Today we're gonna find out which gun actually kills the fastest in Season 26. And no, it's not based on gut feeling, Reddit takes or Trust Me Bro tier lists. Just a few days back my YouTube feed was flooded with praise for the new energy pistol. It's cracked, best new gun, hype was so loud I could hear it in my fridge. And I was eagerly waiting to put my greasy hands on it. Spoiler, it's not that deep. So here it is. The brand new Burstfire Energy RE45 that Ballistic apparently pulled out of his ass. Look, it's even got a special icon in the model slot. Means exactly jack shit. So let's actually test it. .4 seconds TTK to the body and 1.3 seconds to the head. Sounds spicy, right? Check this out. I'll show you the full spreadsheet from last season. Go ahead, take a guess. Where do you think this new, hyped up, freshly cooked pistol lands? Somewhere near the top, right? First column, right there with meta boys? Nah, it's mid. Painfully mid. When I saw this, I was just as underwhelmed as you are now. Headshots don't save it either, but there is one way to achieve good killing speed. You need to pre-charge pistol before picking enemy. In that case, you can shave off more than 300 milliseconds of killing time and get a top tier killing speed. But let's be real, not every time you're gonna get opportunity to do it. And charge is up only a couple of seconds. But if you wanna squeeze the maximum out of it, this is the way. Next time you hear someone say that new energy pistol is busted, just smile and drop them a link to this vid. Maybe if they slap a turbocharger on it, it'll get close to an SMG's, but right now it's just a fancy starter pistol. It's not unplayable, it feels great, sounds fresh and punchy, handles like butter, but statistically not the best choice. And mark my words, this pistol isn't going anywhere. The devs claimed it's temporary. But you really think they would fully rework a gun just to yank it out next season? Nah, they are testing the water. If no one complains, it stays. If not, it was just a temporary. Classic. But by all means, RE45 in its previous state has no purpose in a game. Anyway, shotgun news. Eva8 got a small buff that hits like a truck. With 4 shots to kill, suddenly it rivaling R99 again, which is kinda wild. If you watched my previous video on swap speed and how Akimbo screws you over, you already know both of these guns are top tier backups, especially in a 1v2 sweaty clutch moments. Let's talk about this. P2020 Akimbo got dropped into care package. And devs for some reason decided to slap kinetic feeder on it. Now you can get 8 rounds back for doing a slide, jump, crouch, duck, hop, twist during a fight. Damage got buffed? Sure, it jumped up 10 slots in the tier list. But why the hell does a care package gun still not outclassing ground loot? Sometimes these airdrop guns feel like legendary grey World of Warcraft item, which no one takes seriously. They're supposed to be scary, not just cute and polite. But there is one thing you can rely on. Peacekeeper is back in ground loot. Still 2 pumps, still deletes if you try to pick corners, and yeah, TTK doesn't matter when you're jump scare picking corners like a psycho. Weapon balance changes this season were thin. But you know what wasn't thin? My model system rework. That's the juice of that season. Finally, you don't need to sniff and lick every loot bin across the 5 POIs while praying to RNGesus just to find that one mod. You just grab a gun, do damage and boom, mod unlocked. If anyone tested it on Prowlers or Flyers, drop a comment. If it works like Eva Armor Charge, that's hilarious. Let's talk about Ultimate Accelerator mods. They are nerfed to hell. Assist window cut from 10 seconds to 3. Now it's not even a window, it's a freaking peephole. And now it only works when you're actively using the gun. No more utility setups for other guns. Which makes it kinda okay on Peacekeeper or L-Star as a little bonus, but on Alternator, it's like putting Nitro in a grandma's shopping cart and go for a drag race with real cars. I don't know guys, maybe pro players might justify that choice, somehow they were choosing P20s with it over more potent guns. I am not a competitive player, so what do I know? Luckily, there is a new legend amps now. These can give you ult accelerator on any gun, infinite ammo, infinite big batteries, full overtime heals with small meds. Some of this is actually cracked for ranked, where every cell counts in the end game. Good news for all controller legend mains. Ring consoles are now spawning a custom evac tower, which is taller than regular one, and also you get a passive shield regen while in zone. Curious how that stacks with Watson passive and her ult. Shield farmers rise up. So yeah, don't believe the hype until you see this spreadsheet. This season didn't flip the meta upside down, but it did sprinkle it with some chaos, which I really like. So if you don't wanna miss any useful breakdowns, subscribe and hit that damn like button. See you in dropship or Deathbox, whichever comes first.